Hi guys, welcome to my channel where I talk to you about English literature, authors in 5 minutes or less. So grab a cup of whatever you want to drink and let's delve into the rather prickly life of a literacy force, shall we? Now you're listening to me, I'm your host Angie, here to unravel the story of Pamela Lyndon Travers, or as she preferred, P.L. Travers, which is just shorter for the exact same thing I just said. Now, where do we begin? How about with a little bit of Patricia Highsmith Russ? Who is this? Who is Patricia? Who is this diva? She is Pamela. That was her actual name. She was born in Maryborough, Queensland, Australia in 1899. A far cry from the magical streets of London, if you will. Now, her father, he was a bank manager. And he was quite the dreamer. Some might even say that trickled down onto her. Sadly, though, he did pass away when she was quite young, which obviously affected her big time. It was her father. That loss, that sense of displacement, it permeated into her life. Of course, something extremely traumatic for someone so young. Now, she started writing quite early, poems and stories specifically. Poems at around 14. But in general, she did poems and stories. She even tried her hand at acting under the stage name of Pamela Lyndon Travers. This is where the name came in, not before, but after, and then she started using it on her work. Now, the name is a bit theatrical. It has a bit of a theatrical flair to it. It almost seems like she needed a form of persona. You see, she traveled, she wrote, she absorbed, obviously because of all of these experiences. And then in 1934, she wrote Mary Poppins. Now, Mary Poppins is a story. It's a children's book. Really cool, really fun. It blew up when she published it. And who is Mary Poppins? Mary Poppins is that practically perfect nanny descending from the clouds with her iconic umbrella and her signature bottomless carpet bag. Her with an edge to her. People often think of Mary Poppins as this sweet, whimsical figure, and she is. Don't get me wrong, of course she is in a way, but that's not all there is to her. She's also stern, she's mysterious, almost unsettling because of all of these characteristics in one character alone. Now, a few years after Poppins, in 1939, she did adopt a boy of Irish descent named Camillus. And back to the focus on Travers, she was notorious for her protectiveness over her creations, especially Mary Poppins. Like, she guarded this work with a massive ferocity, especially the character Mary Poppins. It was borderline obsessive, apparently. Now, with all this information, when the Disney adaptation came around, battles broke out. Why? Well, she despised the sentimentality to it, the animation, the sugar. That's a reference to one of the songs in the movie. Because none of the songs are in the book. She was a woman of strong opinions, to put it mildly. She consulted, she argued, she cried. She just wouldn't budge on certain points. Some might even say stubborn, but I don't like that word, so we're not gonna say that, We just sometimes have opinions that we do not budge on, and so it was like a clash of titans really between her vision and Walt Disney's. Now, of course, she did pass away in April 23rd of 1999 in London, but fortunately she did live a long private life overall, and the legacy she left behind is an amazing literary legacy. So yes, that is P.L. Travers for you guys. Bye.